Hello YouTube and welcome into another part 0 video for our summer A&W challenge series on YouTube. I am the Gaming Mechanic here with you as always. And today I have for you some Mvemba. I really like Mvemba. Mvemba is not a very versatile civ, so he's not ranked very highly with me, but he is particularly good at culture victories, which is what we're about to embark upon. Yeah, maybe the best. I haven't done specific rankings for each victory type, but he'd certainly be consideration for top 3 for culture victory. I think maybe lacking a cultural tile improvement would hold him back ever so much. But let's get into it. We have Mvemba as a religious convert. No holy sites, cannot build holy sites. If you take over a city with a holy site, that holy site goes away. Fun little bugged fact that you are going to see in the game. Spoilers, so if you don't want to hear about anything that's going to happen, skip about 15 seconds in the future. But if you take over a city with a holy site and it has buildings and then you build a district on it, the game thinks the holy site is still there. So you can still, like as soon as you're done with the district that goes on top of it, you'll get faith per turn and yields per turn. It confuses the heck out of me in this game. You'll see that happen, but we figured it out later, and it's because we put a district where the holy site is. So hey, cheese it a little bit. You might as well take advantage of it while it's there. But other than that, no holy sites for you. If you take over a city, they will go away. But you get all beliefs of any religion that has established itself as the majority. So normally you only get one of those beliefs. You'll get all of them now, which is pretty darn good. If, you know, as with any of the spread your religion ones, it's a little inconsistent. So it's a little wonky. And the fact is a lot of the religious things affect religion, whatever. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's a cute little thing. And then you get an apostle every time you finish a Mabanza or a theater square district. Of that city's religion. So you get the ability to kind of spread your own, whichever religion you want a little bit throughout. So really cool for something like Jesuit education if you wind up having the faith for it, or if you wind up with Earth Goddess, something like that. So it can be useful. So it's okay. Not great, just because it's very inconsistent and it doesn't do anything really. You know what I mean? Like you can't plan on it doing anything in your game. You're just not going to be able to. If it happens to do something in your game, great. But it gets a pretty low rating for me. Nikisi, on the other hand, is the bread and butter of Kongo. I might have to up this in my end of the year rankings. But you get food production and gold for each relifact. I just invented a thing. Relic, artifacts, and sculptures in that city, in addition to the normal culture. So if you wind up with an early relic, or anything like that, it can wind up helping you quite a bit. Food, production, gold can help grow a city, can help produce things. Obviously, gold's always just universally good. And that's really good. On top of that, the last part of Nikisi is you get 5 anything slots in your palace. That's really good. Normally you only have 1 anything slot, and then if you happen into, you know, some other various things, you can have other anything slots. But anything slots are really good, and if you wind up with a relic or 2, it's very strong. And that's a source of faith as well. And on top of that, you get 50% more writer, artist, and musician points, and merchant points as well. That used to be double. So Kongo's actually been scaled back a little bit. Double was a little too powerful. But even at an extra 50%, that's actually insane. It helps you just really quickly get all of the great works you need. Merchants are always good. So yeah, Nikisi might even be a 5 out of 5 ability. I guess if relics were a little more attainable, I'd consider it, but it's a little wonky. But it's a really good ability. So that's the whole reason you play him as a culture civ, and hey, that's enough. The Nagao Mvemba, I guess, is the classic era swordsman replacement, so you can pre-build it, and it gets 10 extra strength when defending against ranged attacks. That's pretty good. Now, it doesn't actually help you fight other units or take cities quicker. It'll just make your units a little more healthy, but that with the extra 7 combat strength versus range makes it so that really they're almost taking nothing from ranged attacks. So that can be pretty good. It creates a very tanky unit. The real perk of it is that it can move through and see through woods and rainforest. So flat woods or flat rainforest is just like a normal plains or grassland tile for them. So the mobility is quite good. Couple that with a general and you're good to go. With some early war, not as strong as like the Legion. Trying to think of the other ones. I think the Legion's the only one I can think of right now. But so it's not as good as that, but it's pretty darn good. So it gets a pass as a viable, unique unit. Not rushing to create a ton of them, but if you do get tangled up in an early war, they're quite helpful. But Bonds is actually surprisingly good. It is a unique neighborhood. Instead of its housing that it grants you being based on appeal, it's a constant 5. So that's very consistent and very good. Allow you to create some very, very tall cities should you want it, and you probably will want it playing somebody like Mvemba. Can only be built on rainforest or wood, so you have to leave at least a copy or 2 of those, a tile or 2 worth if you do want any of these. And then it also gives you food and gold, which is kind of nice. Extra food when you've just eliminated a tile like that can be useful, and free food is good. I love free food. I'm not in college anymore, but hey, I'll take it. And then a start bias that is really good, woods and rainforest. Yeah, that's good. I'll take that in my cap any day, all day. So all of that is to say he's a very good culture civ and kind of meh elsewhere, but very fun to play. This is a very, very fun Let's Play. I hope you guys enjoy it. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic. Say hi to us in person on the internet. And also, you know, thanks so much for all the likes. If you're looking for ways to help support the stream, following my Twitch is the #1 way to do it. Following YouTube and subscribing on YouTube and liking those videos really helps a lot. The channel's been growing, and I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. So thank you guys so much for hanging out, watching the videos, and I'll see you guys next time.